Hey guys, so originally I had live commentary over this video, but apparently that doesn't work, so I'll be doing post commentary for all my videos from now on, at least the ones I record on iPad. So I've been getting into this game called Cookie Run recently, and I've played it for about 2 weeks now, and so I decided that I would share my progress with you guys. Now I thought this would be a nice comeback video because I haven't uploaded in like 5 months, so yeah, let's get this rolling. With BTD6 on the way for iPad, I decided that I wanted to record that as well, and so you'll be seeing videos of that in this. Anyway, here are my cookies. You can pause if you want to see them. They have a lot of upgrades, and here's some pets. I am out of cash right now, and I haven't paid for anything in the game, so I didn't want to do that. So here we're going to go do a trophy race, Land 8 run. For 2 weeks in and already at Land 8, it's pretty good. But seeing as I'm only ranked 28, it's really hard to do anything. So right now I'm opening my golden chest with my golden tickets. I get some crystals, some coins, a skater cookie, which is really bad, like really, really bad. Vampire cookie, which is annoying because that means there's another thing to upgrade. I don't have the cash for it. And I got this new pet, the Pocket Watch Referee. Now I really want the cookie for this because apparently the combi is really good, but unfortunately I don't have it yet. It's really nice because at least now I have a part of it, so I don't have to like gotcha bonus for it. Anyway, open a second one, more crystals and coins. Ginger Bright, which is almost level 10, and when I get to level 10, that means I get a thing in the quest line. Alchemist Cookie, which sucks, and Paperboat Sailor, which I actually haven't used yet, and you will see that when I open the pet menu next. Spirit Potions help me level up my guys, and next will be used for Blackberry Cookie anyway, so yeah. We're just going to check it out. Paperboat Sailor's combi bonus is it makes the whale time a little bit longer, and I don't really like that cookie that much. And Pocket Watch Referee just creates Magnet Blast, which actually sounds fairly viable. 8,000 points for White Choco Jellies. Doesn't really sound that great with the combi, but I haven't seen that that cookie yet, so we'll find out. Anyway, the cookie that I use mainly is Blackberry Cookie, because honestly it's the best cookie in the game by a long shot. And then I have Chili Pepper Cookie because its ability, Treasure Hunting, lets me rush a lot of points after the relay. So with that out of the way, let's hopefully start this run. Oh, wait, and I check out Magma Bird. Magma Bird is really good because it's a boost and revival, like, way far and beyond the best pet in the game. So, I don't use the combi because I want to benefit both cookies. To get my daily reward right there, and hopefully we start. Land 8 is really hard for Cookie Run because there can be players that score like 80 million and completely blow me out of the water and make me lose points, or they can score around my score. But you typically don't see very much less, which means I always have to be on my A game in Land 8 if I want to be boosting up trophies. And even then, even if I score my best score ever, it won't be enough. And that's the tricky part with Land 8. Anyway, you see here that Land 8 starts off fairly easy. Just some annoying double jumps, and funnily enough in the recording, I have the wrong treasure equipped, and I completely forgot to talk about treasures too. So I just kill myself really quick on that hole. I decide not to quit, even though quitting would be slightly faster. I just don't. So the treasures that I use are a level 5 Bubble Shell from the event, because Bubble Shell removes obstacles. Extra Hot Turbo Engine, level 4, because it provides a shield, and movement speed gets you farther in the level quicker, and so you eventually get more points for that indirectly. And the Frozen Piece of Cake, which just directly gets you more points, and it's the most point generating thing I've used. Anyway, so luckily enough we get that Bear Party, which is really nice because that's a small point boost. And we get that one as well. Right here is really tricky because you have to quickly get out of slide, and you can easily get hit there. I go for that pixie. I called it pixies in the live recording a ton of time, but the fairy jelly because it gives a nice amount of points. And so here you see a problem with Blackberry, but it isn't really a problem because I ended up collecting all the jellies anyway. Also, I think I missed both of that fairy and flying bear cookie, but Blackberry's ghosts allow you to get power-ups faster, and sometimes that can completely screw you over, like it did there where I didn't have my magnet for the entire jelly burst. But it's okay because it ends up working out fine in the long run. Anyway, I mean, the rest of this is fairly straightforward. Get the double jumps, and another really good part about Blackberry is random health spawns. Blackberry Ghost Helpers sometimes give you random power-ups too, which is honestly really overpowered. And right there you can see I got the boost early, which kind of screws up my my jelly acquiring. I don't really know what to call it. And also during the Magma Bird boost, sorry I had to like start to choke on something, but like you get a magnet effect, which is just absolutely insane. Right there was really nice because I got the giant early, which meant that I didn't need to jump and miss that giant, which happens a lot. Sometimes I slide to get those coins for no real reason. And right here is really nice because it's a really quick and easy bonus time, but I've missed it before, but missing a bonus time can cost you 1,000,000 points. And what I talk about in the live commentary is that you want to be maximizing how many points you get, because if you can't score like 80 million, like the people who have really paid for this game, I haven't put any money into this game and I don't want to, you have to maximize how you do as a player and not basically succumb to everything else. And when people score around the same amount as you every single time, you want to maximize your points every single time to maximize the placement you get. And I feel like that's really self-explanatory, but it is, like, in particular, like, I remember in Land 7, I could score, like, 5 million less than I normally do, and still score in third. And I hear I die because I didn't jump enough, use my jump momentum, because jump momentum is a thing in this game. I'll explain that in a moment, but in Land 7, like, I would score 5 million less, and I would still get, like, top 3 places. But if I score a 5 million less in Land 8, that could be, like, completely run-ending. And here you can see that Magma Bird revives me. But the thing with double jumps in this game is that you can't really spam them. You really want to time your double jump to maximize your horizontal distance, or also change your horizontal distance. And that's something that kind of still screws me over, and I'm still getting used to. I'm used to just, like, spamming double jump and getting the best, the best out of it already. And there I go for really risky play, because I've already used my revive cookie of going for that fairy, but it somehow worked out anyway. Now, my point pacing for this is really good, because I'm already at 30 million before Blackberry Cookie dies, and as you can see there, Blackberry Cookie does run out of energy, and I switched to Chili Pepper Cookie, and Chili Pepper Cookie's ability in treasure hunting is really good because it's basically just a point rush. You get 1,000,000 points per proc, and it's a time-based proc. Now, why I don't use Chili Pepper instead of Blackberry is because Blackberry can spawn more health, so it can last longer, and lasting longer basically means more points in general. But it's really good to have Chili Pepper Cookie in the back because it can also just get you a ton of points. It's more points than Adventurer Cookie in my opinion, and oh, I missed one there too. Oh, so I got really confused in the live recording because I didn't get something, which I'll explain later. But basically, yeah, it's 1,000,000 points per proc, basically, and you have a small magnet effect in it, as well to magnify the back. It's just a lot of points in general. All of those crystals just get you a ton of points. But basically, we're still just running through. There's nothing much to really talk about here. This is just a really good run. I haven't gotten hit once, if you haven't noticed, so my shield hasn't even broken. And here we're going to get to see the third proc. You will never see more than 3 procs of the ability in Trophy Run, with a relay cookie anyway. And then, as you can see, I beat my PB by like 100,000 points, which was really amazing for this run. It's really exciting whenever you beat your PB, because it's, like, especially mine, because it's so optimized. You get 17 crystals from a mini crystal jar, some magic ingredients, which can be used for magic candy. Anyway, as you can see, the top 3, it's a very tight knit group, but even though I got my PB, I still can't beat the top 2 scorers. So I'm really satisfied, but there's still like 5 people left to play, and they can outscore me. But in the meantime, as I wait for the trophy race to finish, I normally play a breakout run, and I try to get my jelly mission done, because I need that for the daily rewards, so I can get an extra 100 gems, which would be really nice. So I'm going to go to escape from the oven, and normally with this cookie I use Magma Bird, but I've already ran Magma Bird with Blackberry Cookie to see if I could get the 22 million in the break quests, so we're going to try the Ghost Butler. And as you'll see, it doesn't work too well, but not as well as Magma Cookie would, but it gives me a health drop right away, which is pretty nice. This is the first legendary cookie that I've obtained, the first of, I believe, 3 that I have. The ability is absolutely insane, as you can tell, because it's basically like a boost with magnet, and it also just destroys everything, gets you a lot of points. It's really nice. And this is one of my favorite cookies, but unfortunately it doesn't score enough to be used in Trophy Race anymore. After I got Chili Cookie, it kind of fell off. But yeah, it's another time-based proc event, and I screwed up my jump there because I didn't notice there was a gap. And so yeah, bonus times in this level, I think this is the one where you really get introduced to how you unlock bonus times. Right there's a mini cookie jar, which if you catch, you get some stuff. I caught it there, which is nice. As you can see, Bubble Shell just deleting a ton of obstacles makes it really nice. Something I didn't know about these types of abilities is that you can hold jump to get higher. And right there you can see if you make that jump where it looks like you're gonna die, you make the bonus time. Really, really nice. This bonus time I haven't really optimized very well. The other one that you saw in the trophy race, I feel like I've optimized to the best of my ability anyway. But that one I'm still working on, so we'll see how that goes. And unfortunately, by getting that bonus time, you don't get a magnet before that huge burst of jellies, which kind of sucks, but I mean, it's worth it. Here we see one of my least favorite levels, Secret Farm of the Horned Gnomes, and I really don't like using this cookie for this level, as you will see in a little bit. There's some interactions that happen, and the unfortunate part about these cookies in general is that there are some unfortunate interactions in Breakout that you really can't deal with. It's right here. So as you can see, I couldn't jump onto that platform, and so I just have to jump to my demise and use a rescue cookie right there. It's really unfortunate, but you have to do what you have to do. Also, instead of the frozen bear pie for this breakout run, I'm using the real egg of resurrection, which resurrects me right there. And I was using that to get to 4-1, but I don't really need it anymore, so I can switch back. I didn't really notice I was using that, so I'll have to do that eventually. Anyway, I got 7 million, which is pretty decent for this cookie. It would be around 8 million if I was using the frozen berry jelly, but there's not much you can do about that. 5,000 coins, actually really nice right now because I have so much to upgrade. I can probably get to level 30 in upgrades as long as I finally get the cash. I get my daily rewards, and the trophy race is over, and so I'm expecting, people to get around like 80 million, and in the live commentary I said I think I'm getting around 6th. So I checked the results. Here we go. And somehow I still managed to end up in 3rd, which was just a really nice race, and as you can see, unlike in the other lands, the trophy rewards scale, and so I only get 28 for 3rd, which is why getting to 9,500 to make the Champions League is really hard, because you're matched with people who can totally beat you, and you lose trophies really easily, and even getting to 93.5 has been really tough for me. And I've only been in Land 8 for about 3 days, and I haven't been grinding it as much because I know it's so hard. I'm starting to hit that sort of paywall where it's really difficult, and so hopefully I'll be able to pass by Land 8 pretty soon. Anyway, so I'm planning on doing like a double speed version of this if I end up doing another commentary, but I hope you enjoyed these BTD6 content coming out in the future, and I will see you all later.